What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of this channel. Yeah, I'm late to this party, the Summer Vinyl Tag 2024 party created by Dylan at Noble Records like over 3 weeks ago, I think. I've been out of it. I haven't been making content or watching it either for a personal reason, but I'm back and I want to make more, and I thought this would be a good idea to do Summer Vinyl Tag. I saw Tokyo Record Style do it, Brian, and I was like, oh, there's a Summer Vinyl Tag, really? So here I am kind of catching up. Hope you like mine. Yeah, Summer Vinyl Tag 2024. 20 questions, 20 prompts to show off your collection. I hope my video isn't too boring. Thank you for watching, guys. Let's do this. Question number 1. An album or song with summer in the name. I went ahead and picked Rated R, Queens of the Stone Age, with the hit Feel Good Hit of the Summer. Yeah, that's the name of the song, Feel Good Hit of the Summer. Pretty popular Queen song. Not my favorite. You know, it's about good times and pharmaceuticals and stuff like that. Feel Good Hit of the Summer, Queens of the Stone Age. That was question number 1. Question number 2, greatest heavy pull. And this one's pretty heavy. I mean, like, literally, because it's a lot. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that I like rock en español. And it's not just Spanish rock or, rock music in Spanish. It's a genre, it's a specific genre. It's new wave. It's new wave from the 80s Latin America. And one of my favorite bands from that era was Soda Stereo from Argentina. And I don't have any of their vinyl, and I always told myself, I need to pull the trigger on some things, and I literally bought this dude's entire Soda Stereo collection. Yeah, man, I found it on eBay, and he's got everything in here. This is their first album. This one came out in 1984, I believe. Yeah, 1984. I mean, what did Soda Stereo sound like? I mean, they were new wave. I mean, they sounded like everything that was out at the time. They sounded kind of like The Cure, kind of like there's a little ska influence, especially on this first album. My favorite album was their second, Nada Personal, Nothing Personal. Came out in 1985. This album has the song Cuando Pase el Temblor. That's what that means. Beautiful song. Still one of my all-time just favorite songs. This comes on Discos CBS. Yeah, Discos CBS was, CBS is Latin American record company from like 1970 to 1990, and these are first pressings, and as you can see, they're freaking clean and they sound great. Something in this collection that I wasn't expecting, I'm not gonna go through all the albums. It's 10 albums, but this one was in there. This one's really cool. Comfort y música para volar. Comfort and music to fly to. This is their Unplugged album, and I think it's rare. I heard it's rare. Anyway, really cool. It's their Unplugged album. There they are, the 3 guys of Soda Stereo. Next question. Whack-A-Mole album. Okay, first of all, I really don't understand the name of this game. Whack-A-Mole was a game I played at golf and stuff, where the thing would pop up and smack it, and this is a random pull. I'm supposed to do all this and just grab any random album. I've got stuff down here too, and talk about it, right? All right, how about let's take a look, right? Yeah, what do I got? Oh wow, pop psychedelic or pop psychedelic. This is psychedelic pop music from France, from the 1960s. Really cool find. I don't remember where the hell I bought it. Yeah, French psychedelic pop. You've got artists on here like Brigitte Bardot singing, the song from Contempt. Anna Karina, a lot of songs from like the Godard movies. Great album. If you want to have a groovy night, a la France or whatever, go for it. Pop psychedelic. And how am I pronouncing that? How about just psychedelic pop in French? Next question. An album cover with an animal on it. I went ahead and picked Diamond Eyes by the Deftones. This is the Deftones' 6th studio album. This is the one they made after, this is the first album they made without Chi, their bass player. And I picked it because of that beautiful owl. I'm always going to love the Deftones, and they're always going to be around. They've stood the test of time. Love these dudes. Love this album. White vinyl. Gorgeous. Next question. Number 5. Yeah, an album with a great story. So I picked an album that actually had a story in it. If you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, I'll tell you. This is my OG copy of Santana Abraxas. And, every now and then when you open these albums, these old OG albums, you might find a relic in there. An ad for a t-shirt. You can find certain things. I've found, old newspaper clippings and things like that. And I was looking at this and, wanted to see if it had the original sleeve, and it did. And then this popped out. And I looked at it, and it's a letter. It's a letter from, I don't know, the early 70s. Okay? And I'm going to read it to you because it's like a little story. Bear with me here, folks, and hold on a minute. Oh, there we go. So this letter here, and there's like 3 pages, and then there's a response letter, okay? It says, Mom, I want you to know that I'm not going to see Grand Funk Railroad this weekend. It's just not worth all the trouble. I won't enjoy going knowing that you and Daddy won't be taking a trip which really isn't necessary. I think that's what it says. Sure, it's a disappointment, but I will have bigger ones. Ken can find another ride. I'll make up an excuse. He won't know the difference. I'm not writing this note to be sarcastic or mean. I love you so much, Mommy. I don't want to make you or Daddy unhappy. Going to Oakland would do just that. They'll be back again. Please believe me. I want you to know I'm not as selfish or immature as you and Dad think. I am. It might seem like a small sacrifice. It's weird handwriting to you and Dad, but it's a big one for me. I want you to know that I don't mind making it because I love you both. And I hate to see you all mad at me. This trip would only cause inharmony. I don't want that. Again, please believe me, Mommy. I'm truly sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Love, Beth. There it is. It's a real letter. I don't know why she didn't want to go see Grand Funk Railroad. Why was she going to cause her mom pain? But I don't know. I feel her pain in that letter. And then her mom writes a response, and it's in here too. It says, Bethy dear, Daddy and I appreciate your offer, honey, but we are going ahead as planned. It wouldn't be fair now to disappoint Ken either. If we did, that would be wrong. If we and we would fail. I think that's what it says. Strange handwriting here. We'd take you or something like that. No, let's go ahead. I'll make the plan for 3. You, Ken, and me, and the boy. See you later, sweetie. I might be a little late because I'm getting a permanent. Love, Mom. A letter from the 70s, a story that, you know what, it started off kind of sad, but then Mom said, you know what, Beth, you're going to see Grand Funk Railroad. And they did. And if anybody knows these people, let them know to watch and subscribe to this channel. Thanks. Next question. Next question, an album we'd be surprised to see in your collection. Surprised? Okay. I can buy myself flowers too. Next question. Cheap Heat. Look, when I first bought this is original Pretenders, alright? It was in a 99-cent bin outside a record store in Costa Mesa. And it even has a price tag right there. It's $1.99. You can always find this masterpiece of an album for like $5 or less. And there it is. Cheap Heat right there. It's hot and it's always cheap. Next question. A 45 or alternate format. Here's a cool 45. I get stuff from Third Man Records. Jack and company just released a live box set, Third Man Live, a live concert from I think like 2013. And why am I still wearing my reading glasses? I don't know. Anyways, it came with this cool 45 of Mudhoney performing Hate the Police and Fix Me. Or excuse me, The Money Will Roll Right In on the A side and Hate the Police and Fix Me on the B side. And it comes on this beautiful marbled blue vinyl. There it is. There's a 45. Next question. Favorite music documentary or biopic? I'm going to answer both of these because I mean I love music documentaries. I try to watch them as often as I can. I mean everybody saw I saw the Get Back documentary like twice. Let It Be, of course. There's a documentary called Let There Be Drums that I just saw. But the one I'm going to pick is, it's really not about music, but it's about a musician. But you get an insight into who he is and some origins and how he started playing guitar. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about Dave Navarro of Jane's Addiction, and the documentary is called Morning Sun. Mourning as in like mourning a loss. I just saw James in Vegas. Holy, what an amazing show. Love Jane's Addiction. Morning Sun is it's a heavy watch. I had no idea that Dave Navarro's mom was murdered when he was a teenager, and she was brutally murdered by a scumbag ex-boyfriend. And the documentary is about just him facing the past and then facing the killer in jail. And yeah, like I said, it's a heavy watch, but it's beautiful because it's also healing and it's artistic. He does this crazy art thing at the end, which is yeah, like I said, it's pretty deep. Morning Sun. I'm not sure where you can find it right now, but if you like Dave Navarro, He was amazing this weekend. Just one of the best guitarists of the 90s, seriously. And I recommend that movie. Biopics, I mean, man, the music biopic is like a genre unto itself that I just love. You know, going back to, like Glenn Miller's story starring Jimmy Stewart, the Buddy Holly story starring Gary Busey, Ray, Walk the Line, what else? The Doors, of course. But I mean, the huge biopic of my life when I was in elementary school, and it was a huge movie. It was the biggest movie of the year, and the soundtrack was even bigger. And that, of course, is La Bamba. And I have a original Richie Valens here. Yeah, an original 1959 on Delphi Records. Go. Decent condition. There's a pretty heavy scratch on there. It doesn't skip, but some songs sound, pretty crackly and crinkly and stuff like that. But yeah, it's original 59 Delphi, Richie Valens. And yeah, that would be my favorite biopic, La Bamba. I still want them to do another movie about, like, the day the music died. Maybe just that night or something. Anyways, next question. Show a box set. I'm going to show this one right here. What did I do with it? Oh, man. Oh, here it is. And look, I haven't even opened this, alright? This is going to be a gift for somebody. My friend loves disco music. My friend Gracie loves disco music. But she can't stand, like popular disco music. Like the Bee Gees and the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack and all that stuff. I mean, I love that stuff. But to her, that's like sacrilegious. That's not real disco like the one that she danced to in the 70s. All that music, though, is here. This is called For Discos Only. It's a Kraft Records release. And it's just like dance music from, 1976 to 1981. Artists like Sylvester are on here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Sylvester. And this is like real, like, dance disco music that she liked. And it's a cool looking box set. As you can see, it's not even open. It's going to her. It's going to be her Christmas gift. Anyways, if she's watching this video, she's going to be like, really? Anyways, next question. Most thrashed record in your collection, and that's going to be my copy of Tommy, The Who's Tommy. This is a pretty thrashed copy, as you could see, just nothing but wear on the top there. And I don't know what's up with all this plastic stuff. I hope it's not PVC. No, I don't think so. I mean, it's thrash. It's beat to hell. All that, Look at the back part right there. But it is an original, guys. On Decca. Both, both discs here. And yeah, it doesn't sound too good either. It, clicks and pops and jumps, and it does skip. It skips on. It skips on We're Not Gonna Take It. Like, shit. Like, really? Like, you couldn't have skipped on, like, Cousin Kevin or some shit like that. But anyways, that's my most thrashed record. I haven't, found another one. I'm sure there's, plenty out there. I just haven't looked. Anyways, it exists to answer this question. And next question will be, show a local album. This is as local as it gets for me, really. Now and Then, the Carpenters' fifth studio album. This is an original, 73. I grew up in Downey, and I grew up literally like up the road from that house. And they were in a part of Downey where, the houses were, bigger, and we would drive through there every Christmas because, the light displays on all those big houses were really cool. But anyways, this house was, just right up the street from me. And where I was living, there was this really cool Cuban family that befriended us when we first moved in there. We moved in there when I was 5 years old, I think. 5 years old, and 4 or 5. And they befriended us right away. And, the son was, a really cool friend. He had lots of toys, and his dad sold insurance. His mom was a RN. And they moved from down the street from us to across the street from the Carpenters. So, we were friends still, so I would be there and I'd see this house all the time. Of course, Karen was long gone. Richard didn't live there, but his parents did. So it was still, within the family, and Richard would go there for Halloween and pass out candy. So, sad story though. One day, my dad and I, my dad took me over there, just to go hang out with my little friend, and the house was empty. Everything was gone, and they were gone. My friend had a lot of toys. He had, like an Atari. He had all the Nintendos. He had everything. And we're like, wow, selling insurance must pay, well. And I didn't know nurses made that much money. Well, guys, they were doing some illegal activities, and they disappeared, from my life and our lives forever. And this house almost disappeared forever. The new owner tried to knock it down or remodel it, and the city, literally intervened and, said, nah, this is a landmark. He changed it. It's remodeled. It's been a while since I've been down there, but he remodeled it, and I think the front door is still there or something like that, and that's gone. But anyways, great album. I'm a Carpenters fan. That's the one with Yesterday Once More, Sing, Masquerade is on that album. There it is, a local album, Downey, California. Next question. Now an album from a faraway land. I mentioned Brian, Tokyo Record Style. He does an entire episode on this one album, and he calls it the reason why he moved to Tokyo. And I was like, I have to get that album, right? It's Happy End. That's the name of the band from Japan, 1970s blues rock. It's kind of folky too. It's just perfect, like 70s rock from Japan. And this is a Australian copy. So talk about far away, a Japanese band by way of Australia. And I mean, it's cool music, guys. You have to check it out, and you have to check out Brian's video. I'll leave the link in the description here. Really cool band. They had like 2 albums. This is their debut. Really cool songs. I have no idea what they're singing about. One of the songs is called Ida. I think it's maybe the name of a woman. It's such a like passionate vocal, and he's kind of, like really like, I mean, I don't know what he's singing about, but it sounds cool. The opening track is called Hariokoi. I don't know what that means, guys, but I just know that it's a cool fucking song. Some fuzzy guitar. Faraway Land. There it is. Happy End. And thank you, Brian, Tokyo Record Style, for introducing new music to this guy. Next question. Question number 14, a soundtrack. You guys, you have to watch my soundtrack video, okay? I collect a lot of soundtracks, and I do a video on just nothing but soundtracks. I show my 12 best or my 12 favorite soundtracks. For this question, I pulled this one. It's Superfly, alright? Curtis Mayfield. This isn't just a cool soundtrack, this is a cool album, man. Just a cool album on its own. This is an original copy with, the little fold out here. Right? Pretty cool. Original sleeve. Yeah, Buddha. Right? Buddha Records. Yeah, this is on Kurtum Records. Right here. and it's a division of Buddha Records. Super fly. Next question. For the next question, I'm going to knock out 2 with 1. And, you know, question number 15 is your highest recommendation. And question number 16 is highest on your want list. I am going to pick this right here. This is Fabulosos Calavera by the group Los Fabulosos Cadillacs. Alright, the Cadillacs from Argentina. A ska band from Argentina. Started out in the 80s. This is their 1997 album, and it is just, I mean, a musical masterpiece to me. It's everything. I mean, there's a little bit of ska, there's maybe a little bit of reggae, but there's all sorts of just, the genres flow like they're not, it doesn't seem pretentious. And when I bought this in 1997, I mean, I played the hell out of it. You're probably wondering, like, why do you have 2? Yeah, I had to buy 2 of them because I just played the hell out of it. I mean, who scratches a CD, really? But I did. And, here it is. And why is it high on my want list? Because I cannot find a vinyl of it. I don't think it exists. I've looked everywhere. I've looked on eBay. I don't think there's a pressing of this on vinyl. So, there it is. That's my highest on my highest recommendation and the highest on my want list. Los Fabulosos Cadillacs. Fabulosos Calavera. Yeah, this had a big influence on me when it came out in 97. Even the artwork, the macabre, it got me interested in, the macabre and, skeletons. And one of the coolest songs on here is Surfer Calavera. I mean, it's a wild, wild album. It may not be for everybody, but like I said, there it is. It's my highest recommendation, and damn it, somebody make a vinyl of this. And no, not an unofficial pressing or something, it better come from the band. Come on, guys. I saw the Cadillacs last, what was it? I think it was October at the Hollywood Bowl. Amazing show. Amazing show. Next question. The next 2 questions are going to be combined as well. Number 17, a channel shout out, and 18, a silver lining in vinyl. Okay, my channel shout out is going to be for Geraldine Hi-Fi. Alright, it's just a fun channel. I follow her on Instagram. She does, more stuff on there. And look at this, is just a young person just loving music and loving vinyl. And it's not just vinyl, man. She has everything. She's got like freaking an 8-track collection, a huge tape collection, a huge CD collection, and then she's just got this wild presentation where she's got like Snoopy on a microphone. Anyways, it's a fun channel. It's refreshing to watch something like that. And what's the silver lining in vinyl? It's the youth. The youth collecting vinyl now and getting into it. You don't know how much joy I get, like, out of hearing somebody say, oh yeah, my teenage son is starting to collect vinyl, or my daughter's getting into the Beatles, or this and that. This thing is not, this is not going away. There's no bubble, there's no trend, there's no fad. Come on, guys, it's already stood the test of time. And the youth, the younger generation, are the ones that are already going to, take it into the future. Forget all this AI bullshit. This simple, primitive technology is always going to be around. And, who knows who's going to inherit that? Probably my friend's grandson, or one of my friend's kids or something. But that's the silver lining right there, the youth getting into vinyl. And the last question, oh shit, no, 2 more questions, guys, hang in there with me. I can't combine these. So a steal of a deal, it doesn't get any more of a steal than this. This is Die Zauberflöte, Mozart's, opera, The Magic Flute, as conducted by Bernard Haitink. He's a Dutch composer, violinist. You guys, this is a complete freaking set with the book, of Mozart's The Magic Flute. It has this book, this entire booklet of the opera with all the lyrics. Wow. And then these albums are in mint condition, okay? They came in these sleeves. And they're mint, man. I don't think this has ever been played. How much did I pay for that? It was free, okay? My local record shop, Sanford's Vintage, always has a free bin outside with a bunch of junk. But every now and then, yeah, man, that's a score. That's a steal of a deal. I mean, I literally walked out and just grabbed it and ran to my car. And the last question, guys, 20, a promo. I don't own too many promos, but this is the last one I acquired. It's not a white label promo. It's this gold stamp. It's Hounds of Love, Kate Bush. There it is, promo. I really love Kate Bush. I hope you guys loved this list. Thank you, Dylan, over there at Noble Records, for creating it. And thank you all for watching. Give me the thumbs up, subscribe, share the channel. I'll see you soon.